My father died a year ago, November 25th, and we had a really hard time finding resources for our kids. Everybody says, kids are fine, they're playing, don't worry about them. You know, look, they're not sad, they're fine. And I just kept saying, my kids aren't okay. I mean, maybe somebody else's kids, I don't know, but my kids were angry and they were sad and I didn't know how to help them. I kept searching and looking around, and I went to a adult grief class. The pastor there gave me the information for GriefWorks.
That's sweet potatoes, and this is green beans. No veggies tonight. Well,
as the families come, they arrive about 6:30, and they have a meal that's prepared from one of our Sunday school classes through Preston Crest that gets all of our meals ready. And they join a time of fellowship and meal time with our facilitators and then other volunteers that come throughout the time. So we all eat as a big family and just talk with the kids about their day, how things are going. It really gives our volunteers a chance to see what moods the kids have tonight, what's going on. It gives us a chance to touch base with parents and see if they have any concerns or anything we need to know.
It's an awesome opening. When they first told us they served dinner every time, I was kind of like, really?
Right.
But after we came, it was, you know, and you had that first dinner with everybody, it was like, wow, that was really intimate.
One of the main things we strive for in GriefWorks is to make people feel welcomed wherever they're at in their process of grieving. We have families that come to us a week after they've lost a loved one. We have families that come to us a year after they lost a loved one. So since our groups are open and people can start any time, we really just strive to reach out to all those families and treat them with the utmost respect and have just a family, centered environment.
After dinner, the kids go to their rooms and the adults go to another counseling room, and we sit. They tell us about what they're doing with the kids.
Each curriculum is set up regarding a certain theme. Everyone did the same theme. Tonight was Thanksgiving, but it's all tailored to those age groups.
And the children who come here, when they come in, they find a safe place to be themselves, to express themselves. And so what we're providing the children with is a place that they can come and be themselves, experience what they're going through in their grief and process it, and receive support and encouragement at the same time.
GriefWorks has helped Brianna by allowing her to express how much she misses Papa and not be so copacetic.
And you can decorate them.
I'm one of the facilitators for the middles group, which are 9 to 12-year-olds. Tonight we were focusing on remembering their loved ones, especially during the Thanksgiving time, and what kind of memories that brought back for them. We did a poem tonight, and it was a poem to help them process a whole lot about the person that they lost, the person that died in their family.
For her, when we started, she's at that age where everything's okay. She doesn't want to make anybody mad, and she wants everybody to feel comfortable, and she's not the cause. And kids at that age, it doesn't matter how much you say you didn't cause this isn't your fault, they kind of take that on. And she was taking it on.
I think she was a little shy when she first came, a little bit hesitant to talk in the group, her first night in my group. But now she's very talkative, she loves to participate, she has done a lot of thinking and processing about her granddad. You can tell just from week to week by some of the things that she says.
This has given her an outlet to say, this is not my fault, and I miss him, and that's okay, and I feel sad, and that's okay. And it's been a big change for her.
Zach, you want to pick a leaf?
When we did the orientation with the Cross family, we had concerns that Christopher voiced that maybe Walter wasn't quite old enough to understand what was going on in group.
Walter is a very energetic kid. He is very playful. At the same time, he can be very shy and other times. You can see that every now and then something will come out, and you can see that he knows what's going on. Even in the short time I've been there, to see the way that he can interact with some of the other kids and the way that he'll open up and share every now and then.
GriefWorks has helped Walter by allowing him to understand that there is a place, there is an outlet, there is an availability for him to grieve, for him to be sad and express, hey, you know what, I'm sad, I'm mad, I miss Papa. I hear that a lot now.
The kids do tend to get overlooked when all the focus tends to be on the adults, because people feel like the kids don't really know what's going on, but they really get so much benefit from being with other kids and just being allowed to process what they're going through.
The whole idea behind GriefWorks here is, of course, to help children and adults know that what they're going through is normal, because we as grievers, as human beings, have a tendency to think we are real unique, that we're the only ones who have ever felt this way, we're the only ones who have ever gone through something like this, and so we feel very alone.
It's nice to hear other adults talking about their kids and to hear that their kids are responding the same way that your kids are. And that you can, sort of share in their pain, and that they share in yours, and it releases some of the burden.
We make grief a process for everybody in the family, and that we've had grandmas attend that have lost a grandchild. We've had all different walks of life come through GriefWorks, and those people that link up with us have that support and that community.
We are able to provide GriefWorks services totally free of charge to the families. And we just feel that's the way it should be. I mean, why would we want to charge a fee to help hurting, mourning children? We should want to do that and be able to do it without any cost to them or their families. I go home tired at the end of GriefWorks, but it's a different kind of tired, because I'm seeing a difference in people's lives.
It's still rough right now, but it's better than it was. GriefWorks really helps families get through some of the worst times in their lives.